Hey guys, so when I made my last video about the camera that I'm using and the light that I'm using, a lot of you responded and said that you are filming with your phone, which actually is something that I do probably about half the time. Using my phone is super convenient and it's in my pocket all the time, and I love my camera. I love how the camera footage looks, but it's a lot harder for me to pull my camera out of my diaper bag when I have a kid in one hand and I'm holding onto a toddler with the other hand. And so it's easier for me to, especially if I'm holding Tessie, just to pull this out of my pocket and start filming with it with one hand. I mean, I can just swipe and then I have the photo video thing up and I can start filming, which means that for the near future at least, a good deal of my footage, especially when we're on the go, is still going to be coming from my phone. Accessories that help with filming with a phone are still really important to me. And I have 3 accessories that have quickly become favorites because they've made filming with this phone a lot easier for me. Now, the first one, it isn't something that I use when I am grabbing my phone quickly, but it's something that I've found helpful when, it doesn't actually take very long to use. It's this. And I saw a recommendation for it and I thought, you know what, I still use my phone enough that I think this would come in handy. I think it was $12 when I got it off Amazon. Basically, what I do, it took that long to put it in here, and it makes the shots for the phone really steady. It makes it steadier when I'm doing selfies, when I'm talking to the phone, when I'm shooting like myself talking to the camera. It's way steadier like this than it is holding it with one hand, and it makes me hold my arms out straight. It just, the footage I get with this is so much steadier than just one arm, and it makes it steadier when I'm filming outward too. So just all around, I like this. I am definitely a huge fan, and it didn't cost very much. It adjusts, the thing slides up and down and you can tighten it so it could adjust to a much larger, much smaller phone. Here, you can get close up. And I'm going to put the links to all of these things down below so you can see them. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Holds my phone, doesn't block the camera. And yeah, it just makes the whole entire thing much steadier. And I've kind of been playing around with this. And it is so easy to put it in and out like that. Once I had it set to the right size, my phone pretty much just pops in and out easily. So I have been using it pretty frequently, even though it's not quite as quick as just pulling my phone out of my pocket, which is one of the reasons I use my phone. My poor camera. It's a little neglected. But so this is the first item. This is the first thing in my favorite things that I am a fan of when using a camera to vlog. And the second thing on my list is my selfie stick, which doubles as my tripod. And as I mentioned in my favorite camera things post, my setup post, this is also what I use as my tripod for my camera. However, it is intended to be a selfie stick for my phone, and that's why I got it. And it can also act as a tripod. See a little, oh, I forgot. See this? Set it up, and it's on a tripod. And I could be sitting here talking to my phone, and I have a tripod. And then the best part about it is that it very easily breaks all the way down. This part comes out, and when this part comes off, this is how my other camera, my Canon, mounts on the top of it, and then this part, the tripod part, also comes off. Oops. And you have your little tiny selfie stick that extends and goes back down. And I'm going to put the links to all of these down in the description. But this is the number 2 thing, the tripod selfie stick that I use that goes with both the camera and the phone. And I'm constantly mad at myself when I'm forgetting. And then there's the third thing. A lot of the time I am talking to my camera in the car on the way to school, or you're seeing footage of us driving in the car. And when that's happening and Paul isn't driving, sometimes Paul's driving, in which case I will be holding the camera and like getting footage out the window. But when Paul isn't with us, which is like 90% of the time, basically anytime it isn't probably a Sunday, then it is my phone on the dashboard on a little holder that I got off of Amazon. And I think I got it when they emailed me saying it was like 40% off. And I'd been watching it on Amazon. I got it that day and it was here 2 days later. The little sticky thing that it came with isn't great. Definitely did not stick well enough to our dashboard. And so I got a couple of the 3M tags and stuck those on. And that is what I am using to keep that connected, to keep it on a dashboard firmly enough. And even that I'm kind of toying with because I'm always cranking it around because I need the angle to be different when I start the car when it's pointing at me, and when I switch it around when I start the car and it's pointed out. So I'm still kind of toying with that, but it is super, super useful to have that if you're going to be vlogging from the car. Those are my top 3 vlogging phone recommendations. So let me know what your favorite product is. If you have a favorite product, if you have something that has made vlogging with the phone much, much easier for you, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Hit like and hit that little bell so you don't miss any updates from us. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. We will be back with another vlog. Bye.